Hello, everybody. I'm really not sure what happened, but I was trying to get Neverwinter Nights to work, and I didn't change any settings whatsoever, but it started behaving itself. At least I hope it's behaving itself. Let's verify. Let's go ahead and go to the live scene. I see a game. Hopefully you guys see a game. Hopefully you guys hear a game. And welcome to Neverwinter Nights. This game is a lot of fun. It has some really good modules that come with it, but I think I said this previously that one of the best things about this game was that it had player modules that could be so completely complex and advanced, and one of my favorites of these was the Penultima series by a developer called Two Flower, who I recently met in a chat room for a live streamer who's also a game developer that I like to watch, and he helped develop the game Arcade Spirits with her. So it's Two Flower, and I forget if she goes by Sharky Anna or Peachy Anna, but well, she goes by both. I forget where though. So hopefully I can play Arcade Spirits on this one day too. I did win a free copy of the game at that stream, so that was excellent. But I really want to take people through Penultima. It's just an amazing, really fun game. And it starts with Penultima City, which is this. And Penultima City it's a central hub. You get your quests from here, but it also has a lot of fun stuff of its own. Hello. You can talk to people. Welcome to Penultima. And pick an answer. What are you up to? I am guarding Penultima City main gates. I will repel all invaders. What gate? There will be a gate once the royal accounting consultants find room in the budget for it. Until then, I will guard as if there was a gate. Right. I'll be going now. Read me. Let's see. Before playing. Read me before playing. In Penultima, you need to use the examine commands on your radial menu to read signs. Try that on me. Radial commands are reached by right-click. Examine. This module is a basic city with no quests or monsters. You can use it for shopping and to get background information on the Penultima campaign. You can also launch Penultima modules, first campaign only, from the Guild of Middlemen in town. This module is safe for multiplayer use as a container for social chat or other stuff. See the You Deserve a Break Today tavern for a good place to kick back. This is part of an ongoing campaign available at pixelscapes.com, Penultima. Some plot points won't make sense until the rest of the modules are played. Enjoy your stay. Let's see. Now entering Penultima City. Keep Penultima City clean. Please do not drown in river. I guess that's one way to keep a city clean. Let's see. It's been a long time since I've played this, so I may be a little slow on some commands. Yeah, the mime doesn't say anything, just those three little dots. Doom! I mean, Earth! Please note the dog's name is Gurr. That is a reference. Leaf. Elvenhaven.
Well met.
This human city has a repugnant odor. I cannot wait to be back in Moonlight Forest. See, this campaign is meant for people level 4. Oh, sorry, using the movement keys. It's meant for people level 4, I believe. My character, let me bring up her Well, that's her inventory. Character sheet. This is Shamiranthal. She's a level 19 druid, level 8 shifter, level 7 shadow dancer. She's way overpowered for this module. I'm bringing her that way on purpose because I am so out of practice with the game and I'm not great at it to begin with. But I didn't think you wanted to see me die 8,000 times because I'm here to show off the story. So I cleared most of the things in her inventory, I think, that are quest flags from this game. I cleared most of them. I'm pretty sure I left some in from either this one or the Penultima re-rolled story. But they're in there. But she's been through this before. I've done all the quest lines. And I'm not going to show you everything because not so much in this one, but in Penultima Rerolled, there are some vastly different ways the game, well, not the way the games go, but there's some vastly different details that you can get based upon what characters you interact with and how you interact with them. There are 2 different romance options for a female character, only one for a male character, and the romance options are male or female, but the creator, Two Flower, did not feel that his male romantic option in this one was the kind of character to be bisexual. He just came off as pretty much kind of straight. Well, straight, period. But anyway, hopefully we'll get there eventually. I'm babbling. Let's go into the House of Pain. Well, let's check the sign first. The foremost and only training facility for neophyte adventurers in Penultima. Owned and operated by Maxwell Payne. Also a reference. A poor student. Mommy! Oh, no. No. I thought I was able to... Let's see. Here we go. I'm not dead. I'm getting better. Not a lucky student. Everything hurts. Ow. An unfortunate student. Just catching my breath. Very unlucky student. A sad pile of humanoid bones lays on the ground. I get the feeling this guy trains his students hard. Maxwell Payne. Let's talk to him. What do you want? I'm in the middle of a training session with these students. Let's go with this one first. Any relation to Max Payne, New York cop with nothing to lose who can jump sideways in slow motion, guns akimbo while exploring the roots of Norse mythology? Don't make me hurt you. Yes, sir. Talk a bit more. They look sort of mauled. That's because they're not done training. Once I'm done with them, those pansy attacks I hit them with won't even scratch them. Now, what do you want? You do have to go back in to talk to him again if you want to train with him. Sizing you up, I'd say you don't need more training. You're at an acceptable level of wissiness. Go forth and adventure. If you are below level 4, he will throw some punch, or he'll have you throw some punches. Not a single one of them will hit, and then he'll just say, never mind, let's just do this the fast way, and he'll bump you up to level 4 automatically. Actually, we'll go out the other way. Not that it makes much difference. There we go. Just the other side of the building. Oh, right, there's people here. See Coop.
I greet you.
King Bob's a big fat jerk. He keeps sticking us with new taxes on stuff like buying oatmeal and photosynthesis. I hope we get a new king soon. And a House of Pain student.
Oi, what can I get ya?
Oh, ouch. Just resting a bit before the next class. Ugh. Here we go. I already talked to the elf.
Spare a coin, friend?
Alms for the poor. What are alms? You know, I have no idea. Maybe I need to rethink this whole thing. What's with the guy in the armor? We're gonna run into him in a minute. Who, that guy? I don't know. He keeps wandering around saying bizarre things. He could be insane. It gives the wrong image about beggars, you know? We're not all insane and impoverished. Many of us are simply impoverished and quite sane. I'm sane. Shut up, Susan. Susan? Who? Never mind.
Spare a coin, friend?
Let's talk a little more. Do you have any obscure, unusual... Those are all just various ways to be rude. Or that one's just a no. Do you have any obscure, unusual quests to offer an adventurer who's obsessed with subquests that make the game look like it has more depth than it actually needs? Well, I could go for a pint of ale. Yea, verily, I shall fetch thee some ale. Oh, wait, I'm gonna go. Oh, that's it? What do I get for it? My thanks? Rats, I was hoping for some ancient manual, or ancient magical weapons of power, or a bunch of gold. If I had either of those things, would I be begging for alms? A good point. All right, I'll get you some ale. Great, you do that. 1 pint of ale, please. It shall be done. I think I started putting the crack in his voice into mine. Yeah. I am very inconsistent with voices, and I almost skipped this guy. Human mercenary.
Hi there.
Hi! Hi to you, too. ASL check. Did you just call me an asshole? You suck, I rule you. Whatever.
Hi there.
Yes, since there has been chat on the internet, there have been idiots who sounded like this on the internet. What are you doing in Beggar's Alley? Anyone got fat loot? What? Loot, dude. Never mind. The water elemental. Glub. Hail and welcome to the You Deserve a Break Today Water Wonderland blurb. Soon to feature a water slide and whitewater rafting. Let's see. You're kidding? What are you? Or that's nice. Let's go with wee. Why not enjoy the very thought of things to come over a triple layer cappuccino inside the You Deserve a Break Today tavern? They're on special today. I'm an ale and horse sort myself. Suit yourself. What are you? What does it look like? I'm a water elemental, currently slumming it as a corporate spokesperson. True, but don't deny my roots, particularly not when you're ankle deep in them. That's disgusting. No, disgusting is what you flesh bags dump into my people when you, with your stinking motorized running water sewer systems. Now go buy a damn coffee and leave me alone. And think for a moment whose brother you're drinking when you're sucking back that revolting concoction. Okay, jeez. Sorry, it's just that some things really get to me, you know? End dialogue. Can't remember if he's got anything else interesting. Let's see. Let's try your kidding. Personally, I don't see these idiot humans being able to get their act together enough to do it. But then again, I'm shocked and amazed on a daily basis at how they even managed to survive leaving the oceans in the first place. Hey, as a human of human derivative, I find your remark racist. Yeah, well, your body is technically 80% water and 20% common chemicals. Chew on that, pathetic flesh bag. I like the first conversation better. Gorn Thunderhammer. Let's talk to the Thunderhammer.
Hail to ye!
Bloody useless middlemen can't organize a bloody adventure to save their bloody lives. I want blood. Tia Alnez. I'm busy. Go away. Right. Tia is not, friendly. There's no other way to put it. She's not friendly. Let's see. We got Mills Grindstone. Now remember, we're looking for ale.
I greet you, my child.
Times are tough. What can you tell me about Penultima? Times are tough. Yes, but what else? Times are tough. You said that already. Times are tough. I get up, stupid NPCs. This game, it kind of pokes at itself a lot. Brad the Rad. That one amuses me because the first YouTuber I ever followed was the Rad Brad, who's a lot of fun to watch, by the way.
Yes? Do make it quick.
Hi, I'm Brad the Rad, and I'm a mighty adventurer. No, that is not mimicking the Rad Brad. Right, sure. No, really, I am. See? I have this big adventuring sword, and I have adventuring armor, and I'm drinking in an adventuring tavern. Cappuccino rocks! I'm going to go to the Guild of Middlemen and get a job like other adventurers do, and I'll be a legend in my own time. That's legend in your own mind. Yeah, that too! Rad! End dialogue. Daphne the waitress.
'Tis a pleasure to speak with you.
Hi, welcome to the You Deserve a Break Today Tavern. What can I get you? Ale, please. A fine tankard of your best ale. I'm sorry, but we don't serve alcoholic drinks anymore. This is a family restaurant, not a seedy adventurer dive. But I like seedy adventure dives. We live in modern times, okay? Places with bloodstains on the floor and axe marks on the wall, packed with sweaty men, are history. Civilized people drink coffee. You want any? I'd like a coffee. You can see she sells cappuccinos and regular coffee. Regular coffee is casts cure light wounds. It's a single use, but there's 2 doses in there. Potion, strawberry spell. Okay, that's just regular potion commentary. And the cappuccino, also regular potion commentary, and uses haste, single use, or 5 single uses. So it's 5 doses of haste. Gee, I wonder why. Ready spoke with Rad. Mutin Roshi. Kame. Me. I don't think he's going to get it out entirely, but let's leave just in case. Here we go.
Hello to you there.
What want? Busy cooking. Where can I get a pint? No booze here, just coffee. Now out of my way! I'm not going to get too much. Well, there's a few other people I want to meet, definitely. Let's see. We already spoke with you. But this is Grandma Skullcracker's Adventuring Shop. The legendary barbarian conqueress Lady Skull Splitter has chosen the quiet town of Penultima City to call her home during retirement. But that hasn't stopped her from selling off some of the loot and equipment she's gathered over the course of her adventures. Stop in and buy an axe, a trap kit, or just share a cup of tea and look at portraits of her grandchildren. I like Grandma's Skull Splitter.
Yes? What?
Well, hello there, dearie. Grandma Skullsplitter, barbarian warrior, retired, and merchant at your service. Welcome to my humble home. What can I do for you? Barbarian grandmother? It's not all blood and gold and war cries, you know. After a while, even the most hardened leather-wearing warrior has to settle down, really ponder what he wants to do with with life. In my case, I met Nigel Thunderblade, may the poor fellow rest in peace. Thunderblade, sorry. And had 6 kids by him, which is what I think did him in, actually. Any relation to Lady Skullsplitter, legendary barbarian heroine? Ah, that was 30 years and several armor sizes ago. I'm happily retired now. Although I still head out to bust up a few goblins now and then. It's a quiet valley, so not much of that needed, but it keeps the old axe sharp. I'm honored to be in your presence, my lady. Your deeds were indeed noble. Wouldn't go so far as to say noble. True, I saved a few villages from extinction by monsters, but I've also looted ancient temples and stolen from kings. Mostly bad kings, of course. Wouldn't do to rob a good king. I tries to stay on the right side of the line, but barbarians gotta do what a barbarian's gotta do. Can you teach me how to be a legend like you? It's not all that hard, really. You just need the right personality for it, the sort that seeks out glory and gold. Not fame, mind you. Grasping for that blatantly usually backfires in your face. Just glory, even if it's personal glory. When the time is right, fame will come along naturally. And always wear a sweater when it's cold, even under your armor. Too many potential heroes dropping dead of pneumonia these days. I'll be going now, thanks. Don't be a stranger, dearie, and make sure you always wear a clean loincloth.
Yes? What?
She does have a shop. There's a shop too, right? I'd like to buy stuff. She does have a shop. Lots of basic gear. So, there you go. There's the skull splitter. Grandma's own armor. Let's see. Potions of various sorts. Oh, there's the ale. Let's buy that. Wine. What does the ale do? Let's see. Alcohol, beer, single use. So just alcohol, get you drunk mildly. Wine. Alcohol, wine, single use. Either dark red or a pale yellow, wine is made from the pressing of grapes that have been fermented and aged. Let's see. Spirits. Alcohol, spirits, single use. Let's see. Cure moderate wounds, cure serious wounds, lesser restoration, cure critical wounds. She's got lots and lots and lots of nice gear. There's not a single thing that she has in here that I don't have plenty of, or that I can use. If I don't have it, if she has it and I don't, I can't use it. But you see, I've got a whole bunch of one-use spells, all kinds of different bolts. Let's see, there's the ale. There's my main weapons, Ensric the dagger. He talks, we'll have fun with him. And Gladiator Club +4. If I want to go ranged, there's my crossbow, the Grace Blood Bow. It's really nice. Just all kinds of nice stuff. And being that I am a druid, where is my... Let's see, I've got quick swaps here for my weaponry. Most common spells that I keep. And... Alright, let's see. Shift. Well, empathy, it's not the one I'm looking for. Summon creature. Why is my animal companion not charged? I will have to rest. There we go. Rest. Oh, I forgot, right. I do have a journal up here. Fetch me a pint. Journey forth and obtain a pint of ale for the beggar. The fate of his sobriety is in your hands. Complete quests, none. Lots of notes. Stupid dresses. Stupid booger breath dresses. Booger breath jerk face. In your future I behold a pair of jackpots. Okay. I think these are notes that I wrote. Yeah, these are notes I wrote. That's okay. I remember what this is. That's a different, those are notes for a different game. Don't mind me. I forgot that this game had a note system. I told you I'm out of touch with it. Alright, let's bring in Charlie. That is my wolf. Feel warm thoughts from your animal companion as it wonders what you would like. Let's pet him. Tilts its head and accepts your rewarding touch gladly. Let's see. Oh. And let's feed him. Not particularly hungry, but enjoys the attention you're providing anyway, nibbling a little on the snack provided. The fun part is when we get actually into the first adventure, I'm going to have to rest to get the spell back and recast him. Okay, let's see. Barzun Bardaman. Let's talk to him first. Step right up, step right up. Evil for sale. You want braziers? I got braziers. You want sacrificial altars? I got sacrificial altars. Everything must go. Our prices are an affront to sanity. You there, in the market for evil relics? Where did you get all this junk? What, you didn't hear about... Oh, are you an adventurer? Likely here and there and everywhere, so you didn't hear about... Here, about the Malevolent Keep, I mean. The what? It was a horrible tower on the highest mountain in Penultima, built by Dark Lord Viserion Malevolent not 2 months ago, then promptly torn down by a rampaging mob of villagers 1 month ago. Nobody can remember where they put the wizard's head, but all his loot is now available at reasonable prices. That's awful. They killed him and looted his castle? What part of Dark Lord didn't you understand? He was an evil wizard, a terror and a blight upon our country. He needed killing. I'm just glad we took him down before he could do anything to us. Wait, he hadn't done anything yet? Well, no, not as such. But he would. I've heard stories about Dark Lord Visser Malevolent that turn you white as a ghost. He seduces oxen and sacrifices virgins to his Dark Lord. Or was it the other way around? Good God, I hope it was the other way around. You and me both. Evil gear? I like evil. What do you have? What don't I have? I've got chains, I've got whips, I've got sacrificial altars. I've got a very nice throne, only been sat a month or so. It's like new. Do you offer next day shipping? That stuff's too big to carry around. Sadly, no. The only courier in the valley, Don Iosa, doesn't want anything to do with this. No idea why. Knowing her, it's not some peer of artifacts, that's for sure. What do you mean, knowing her? Well, ain't my place to say, really. She just hangs out with the wrong sorts. I'd steer clear of her if I were you. Right, I'll keep that in mind later. Evil magic stuff for sale, cheap. Reasonable prices on reasonable trade-ins. Our prices aren't just insane, they're insanely evil, 50% off. Untrustworthy bastard. Good tidings to you, adventurer. My name is Untrustworthy Bastard, and I'm a seller of fine magical supplies for the discerning wizard or sorcerer. May I interest thee in my wares? I'm not sure I trust you. It's the name, isn't it? I can't help it, all right? My father was a bastard, and his father before him was a bastard, and I've got too much family pride to drop it just because it sounds nasty. I'm proud to be a bastard, an untrustworthy one. I'm not dropping the name my father gave me either. It was my great-grandfather's name, and it's got lots of legacy behind it. Don't see why I have to go change my name just because it happens to sound funny. Now, are you buying or not? I've got Maidabur and arcane trinkets. What do you got? Let's see. And so, if you're a mage type rather than a fighter type, you buy from him instead of Grandma. Again, this is basic gear. I've got better. Now, let's see. Where else do I want to go? Over this way? Yep. Evil cultist and shoe salesman.
Well met.
His coming is like a typhoon. Beware his arrival. He is all. And you've got some different lines you can go. I think we're just going to go straight with, what are you yammering about? Take a hike, unenlightened one. Dagnar Delgnov will take your soul one day. Who? Dagnar Gnalvnov, Lord of Chaos, bringer of madness, spawn of 1,000 madmen, he whose existence is an affront to sanity, heir to the silence at the end of time. That Dagnar Dignov, or Delgnov. Let's see. Chaos, I am so there. Can I join your cult? Only those who know the proper passphrases may enter. The unenlightened, chaotic though they may be, must turn back. End dialogue. You can get through there just by brute forcing it. Not brute forcing it. Well, I guess you could possibly break the wall. I've never tried. But just keep it asking things until you get the right answer. But right now, let's go talk to the beggar.
Spare a coin, friend?
Thine pint has been obtained. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. All in a day's work. Okay. And got one other place to show you. Might as well get this place out of the way. Who's that? Bull Buchanan.
Hello there.
Wish I could buy some armor, but those gender-insensitive remarks deleted kicked me out. Right, we'll need to go there too. I forgot about that. Hello, dragon. Flower Peacecraft.
Well, hello there.
Hello, I'm here representing People for the Ethical Treatment of Monsters, and I'm distributing these leaflets in protest of this barbaric contest. Contest? The Dragon Bites Corporation have rounded up a variety of monsters and are inviting people to kill them for sport and profit. It's so cruel. I mean, would you approve of monsters rounding up people and forcing them to fight for monsters' amusement? I don't know. That actually sounds pretty fair to me. I'd approve. Oh, go away, you bad person. You're scaring my cat. She's fun to mess with.
Well, hello there.
Let's see. Nice kitty. Thank you. You know, a kitty cat isn't too far from, say, an orc. Why do we kill one and not the other? The only difference between them is about 6 feet of height and a giant axe. It just doesn't make sense when you think about it. Makes perfect sense to me that we kill orcs, I mean. How cruel. I happen to know some perfectly nice half-orcs. Why, one of them even works in the tavern. How heartless does someone have to be willingly kill what might be some poor fellow's mother? That's me, baby cold tootie, or... I think I see your point. Let's see. Right, and that's why horrible things like this contest need to be stopped. It's for the good of Mother Earth. contest. And we go back here. Let's see what it says. You're right. Such things cannot be tolerated. I'm glad you see it our way. Spread the good word. Make peace, not war. That one. So now we know pretty much what's going on here. Event schedule. Monday, chess match. Tuesday, penmanship challenge. Wednesday, no holds barred pillow fighting. I want to be there for that. Thursday, staring contest quarterfinals. Friday, underwater basket weaving. Saturday, Duck Duck Goose Ultimate Championship. Sunday, closed. Dragon. An adult red dragon.
Good tidings to ya.
Roar! Ah, dragon, dragon, run away! Or, I shall slay thee, dragon. Let's go with I shall slay thee. Hey, wait! I'm just a person in a dragon costume, okay? I'm a spokesperson promoting a tournament, not something for you to kill to get golden experience. I think I still want to slay you. Thankfully, the costume does come with razor-sharp claws and a mechanical flamethrower. Right. Well, what are you offering then? Would you like some tasty Dragon Bites fruit snacks first? They're healthy and 98% free of human fecal matter. What? I'm the Dragon Bites mascot, and I'm here to tell you about how great Dragon Bites are after a hard day of adventuring. Why settle for iron rations when you can have Dragon Bites, available at a market near you? But wait, there's more! This is really freaking me out. Not as freaky as Dragon Bites Wild Berry Blast. Look for it at a market near you. So, did you come for the contest? The what? The Dragon Bites Monster Challenge contest. Okay, do you want to hear instructions before you begin? I think I better hear the instructions before I go. It's pretty simple. I'll pit you one-on-one against a monster. If you can kill it, you advance to the next room and the next monster. If you can clear all the rooms, you win. If you fall unconscious at any time, though, the contest is over and you have to start over from the beginning. Ready? I'm here to kick ass and chew bubblegum. And I am all out of gum. Okay, let's begin. Good luck. Again, I'm overpowered for this. And Goblin Shaman. Let's see. There we go. Knew we had a map somewhere. And a Goblin Elite. Yeah, those are the exits if you decide you don't want to go any further. Troll.
I hope you like pain.
Oh, treasure. Door opening in 10 seconds. Let's see, we've got a potion of cure critical, garnet, and a diamond. You can tell I've been through a lot of adventures with this character. Oh, an air elemental.
Always get my way.
Oh, and Zurik's not talking. Up. Minotaur Berserker. Opening in 10 seconds. Oh, yeah, down here you'll see I'm healing. Here we go. An Etten. And what's next? Here we go. An Orc Chieftain. Wow. Charlie even got a chance to get in some hits. Alright, where's the door? There's the door. Ooh, fire giant. That's grease. That's... Yeah, this is not really much of a fight, you can tell. Especially because I've got gear that heals me.
I hope you like pain.
And just naturals that heal me. Natural conditions. I should really double check what she's got. There we go. Up.
I'll put you
Ooh,
in.
vampire. He went down faster than anybody. Ensric? Ensric might have an advantage against vampires, or undead, or both.
I hope you
Death
like
Slod.
pain.
Careful! The
Outsiders can be There's Ensric. Did I miss any treasure chests? I'm gonna go back and check really quick. I wanna make sure I didn't miss one in the last section. I want that sword. Not that I'd use it or could. Yep, I did. Let's see. Got an unidentified ring, a gold ring, copper ring, ring of jade, sickle, and paralytic bolts. Let's see. Did I run out? The frostbite. Huh, I guess those are the only paralytic bolts I have. Okay, where's the unidentified ring? Ring of Fortitude +1. That's a standard gear equipment. I've got elemental resistance and magical defenses. Okay, had to double check. Clicking on where you want to go on the map does not work. When I say it's been a while since I've played this, I mean it. I did grab everything here, right? Yep. Let's go take care of the Helmed Horror. And is this the last door? Yeah, this is the last door. The room's just a little bit bigger. Red Dragon.
Ah, yes! A dragon! Slay it!
Barely injured. And let's go to the remains. Dragon blood. This is the blood of a dragon. Okay. Now, here we go. Double check something. Nope. Nothing said. Okay. And let's talk to the spokesperson.
Good tidings to ya.
Wow, glad I got out of that costume in time. Here's your reward. Enjoy it, and enjoy Dragon Bright's fruit snacks. All these chests are ours. Sapphire. Sword. Blade of Gladiator. Clothes. Armor. Examine. Blue dragon armor. But I fought a red dragon. Let's take that. Gold pieces. That's one. Let's see. Talisman of Pure Good, which is enhancement to charisma and wisdom, only usable by good. I forget if I'm neutral or neutral good. That's the ring. Ring of invisibility. I don't really worry about it being invisible. Okay. More gold. Thieves' tools. Up. Dagger. Ice Talon. Damage cold bonus. I'll take Enzric any day. Cartesian Blade. Special properties, enhancement bonus, and keen. I think keen means it crits more easily. Greater restoration. Sensor's transmutation. One I can use, one I can't. Comma. Cookery. Potion of Owl's Wisdom. Examine. Wand of Lightning. Bard, Sorcerer, Wizard, so not me. And Staff. A Staff of Power. Sorcerer, Wizard. Not me. Close. That's everything. Let's go.
Good tidings to ya.
Let's see. I'll take crack at that contest. No, we won't bother. I don't know if you can enter it again immediately or not. But I don't want to... Well, we can ask.
Good tidings to
Let's
ya.
see. Crack. All out of gum. Thanks. Oh, yep, you can go through it all again. But I don't need to. I thought he was going to say something about they had to restock it. But I
Good
get...
tidings to ya.
No, I didn't want to talk to you. Later. There we go. Anybody else around here? A couple people over there.
What can I get you?
We're on a break. Go away.
It's a long day. I could use a drink.
Hey, baby. Let's see. If I remember correctly, there's one more door that's usable around here. Really nice shop. It's Tia's Emporium. Tia and Naz.
Greetings to you.
Welcome to Tia's Exotics, crafters and sellers of exotic weaponry and armor. Can I be of service? It's not exotic woman, then. No, it's not exotic women. You don't know how often letchas come in here expecting that. I don't understand why they automatically assume that sort of thing goes on here. We're simply merchants in the game of death, not the game of love. Then why are you all dressed scantily clad? I believe in a woman's right to self-expression, including in terms of the fashion she selects to wear. It does not imply any sort of tawdry attitude. Thank you very much. Go, I see your point. Good. Now can I help you? Tell me about yourself. Not much to tell. I come from a gypsy clan that settled in Penultima a few generations back. Not much left of the clan now, although the girls here are like family to me. And there's my sister, Dawn, who works for those annoying middlemen. I've dedicated my life to acquiring and selling the finest weapons ever seen. Thanks, I'll look around. This is where you get, like, enchanted weapons and such. The good stuff.
What
Faith
can I get you?
Constance. Hello, my name is Faith, and I'm an expert in ranged weapons. Can I interest you in a bow, some arrows, a sling, perhaps? What's with the blood stained by the target there? We're not supposed to talk about that. There are legal proceedings going on. Tell me about yourself. Me? Well, I'm half dryad out of Moonlight Forest. I don't like folks there, so I moved into the city and met Tia. She hired me on, and now I've got a great career working with the art of archery that I love so much. What's so great about archery? I can't really tell what draws me to it. The taut pull of the bowstring when I tug it back with my fingers, the soft feel of the quill as it brushes along my cheek, or the hard shaft that flies straight and true when it's released from my grasp. I feel the same way. Really? That's so great. Hey, want to go out in the forest and hunt a bit sometime? It could be a great experience. Thanks for the offer. I'll think about it. Okay, can I help you with anything else? I'd like to see what you have for sale. I use a sling or a crossbow. What's the charming sling? Let's see. Base damage. The 2 times critical threat. 2 times, yeah, critical threat, which is not bad at all. Special properties, attack bonus +3, enhancement bonus, charisma 2. Let's see. Servant and his sons made their living by removing pests from Waterdeep estates, be they badgers or bandits. Servant knew the value of appearances and went to great expense to spare his customers the harsh reality of death in or around their property. To be fair, his tales of peacefully luring creatures from their hiding places were mostly true. He simply neglected to mention the sling bullet that followed soon after. I think that one's a custom item. I'm not sure, though. And then there's Hope Evermore.
Well, hello there.
Hello, my name is Hope, and I'm a blacksmith. I've got a wide array of armor available, both custom-made and procured from the deepest dungeons of Penultima. What's with all the busted-up army gear? Oh, it's just some repair work I'm doing for a boy down at Passgate Fortress. I don't know why he wanted me to do it, since it took Dawn a long time to ferry the stuff down here. I think maybe he likes me, poor guy. Tell me about yourself. Me? There's not really much to say. My dad is the blacksmith for Stout Village, and he taught me everything I know. Well, most of it. The rest was self-taught since he changed his mind about things, saying being a blacksmith wasn't ladylike. But ladylike or not, it's treated me well so far. And I've made a lot of terrific armor, so nobody has to go out adventuring without being safe from harm. I'll talk to you again if I need some armor. And Purity Chastain.
Greetings and well met.
Hail to you and all of that. I've got a stock of fine blades and other things for cutting your enemy down like so many blades of grass. That is, if you're strong enough to use them. What'll it be? What's with the shackles on that bed? You can see it down here. Remind me to show you some time after work hours, Missy. Tell me about yourself. I like to kill. That's really all you need to know, got it? I'll be going now. There was a lot of thought put into this series, and just the starting area is really, really well fleshed out, and I like it a lot. I'm busy. Go away. Right. If you're playing a male character, you can hit on her until she kills you. Well, not kills you, but punches you. I already spoke to Gorn. Alright. The Guild of Middlemen. The middlemen are of invaluable help to the adventurers on the go. They verify all help wanted ads, rate them in terms of difficulty, and offer insurance in case the offer turns bogus. Of course, you have to pay an annual fee, but it's worth it. And here we go. This is where everything starts. Delivery schedule board. Hello, this is Don Ioz's personal courier service message board. If you can't catch me around Penultima, leave a message here. I check the board whenever I'm in town. As of last update, I'm currently booked solid. Marvin, I'll have your books to you within the week. Glad, I'll be by with fresh supplies every Wednesday, or possibly Thursday, but I'll give you a discount if I'm late. Sis, the battering ram is going to have to wait. I need to get paperwork from Passgate to export it. You know how it is, yeah? Customers leave messages below. I can't take new orders yet, but anticipate some openings next month. Sorry. Dawn, Granny here. Remember to drop by when you're in town. I've got that lovely purple sweater for you. You really should wear something with sleeves or you'll catch your death of cold. Roger. Got the package. It's in great shape. Thanks. Princess, are you crying again? Realized you could hear her on my last recording. I hadn't expected that. Hold on a second. Sorry, I had to reset my light. Yes, Princess, I see you. Come lay down. And let's examine this one. Bulletin board, help wanted. Merc wanted, take back wagon neighbor borrowed and won't give back. Reasonable fee. Contact R. Freely in Stout Village. Come here. Come here, Princess. Yes, be a good girl. She is upset because one of my other cats is currently in her nap spot next to me. Guru needed to replace former martial arts trainer at Wasteblatt Monastery outside Moonlight Forest. Must be capable of cracking 6 stacked bricks. Leave reply on board. SDM or single dwarf male looking for single dwarf male probably looking for single dwarf female for moonlight strolls in the forest, sharing good meals, and discussion of open source mining techniques. No smokers. Seeking pitchfork left behind in raid on M Keep. Family heirloom. Reward offered. Student at Putz needs aid for journey into Greater Library. Apply with Bernie Maynard. We'll be going to Putz later, I believe. Oh, Charlie's injured. I hadn't realized. Let's go ahead and rest. Fetch me a pint. The pint hath been fetched. Thy legacy will go down in history. I forgot to double check that. Okay, but it's complete. All done. Let's see, is there anything back here to look at? Andrew Skane.
Hi there.
Hello, can I help you with something? What's in all these boxes? I'm not at liberty to disclose the contents of our shipments. It would be a violation of the Guild of Middlemen's privacy policy. Sorry. What are you doing? Sorting boxes. I'm Mr. Maynard's apprentice, learning the ropes, developing new management techniques to keep the adventurers' population of Penultima organized. In this case, I'm getting our various shipments sorted by delivery date. First in, last out, I think. I'm not going to insult him. Sorry to bother you. And let's talk to Bernie Maynard.
I greet you.
Yes, Princess. Hello, welcome to the Guild of Middlemen. Can I assist you? Let's see. What is this place? The Guild of Middlemen was formed 50 years ago by King Cobb of Penultima. Hold on. in order to better organize the various adventuring sorts in the region. We verify and validate job offerings, arrange contract work, and offer health benefits for this nation's would-be heroes. Without the guild, Penultima would likely fall to chaos. We keep the daily grind of monster hunting and mission taking manageable and disciplined. I need something shipped. You're going to have to talk to Don Iosa about that. I'll warn, she's booked solid for a while now. She's the only dependable courier in the valley, and quite in demand. If you see her out in the field, I suggest talking to her about it then. I'm an adventurer looking for a job. Will you guys hush? Marky, it's okay. Princess, yes. Princess, lie down. Marky's allowed up here too. Yes, I know. I doubt you can hear Marky. We currently have 5 jobs available, which I can dispatch you on immediately. Stepping out of character a moment, this basically loads up a new module in the Penultima campaign, provided that you have it downloaded to your computer already. If you haven't downloaded them or you renamed them, this could crash the game. It is recommended you play them in order for the story to make any sense. Ready? Bring it! Very well. We have the following jobs available. 1. Claude Godson needs help cleaning out invading goblins from his mine. 2. A student at the university needs help finding a book in the greater library. 3. The elves of Moonlight Forest need someone to fetch a dangerous item. 4. The elves would then like you to investigate trouble at Johnson's farm. 5. After all that, there's a dangerous mission you will need to undertake. 1. Pest control. Go through these in order. That's what I thought. Let's talk to Bernie again.
I greet you.
Hello, welcome to the Guild of Middlemen. I have an assignment for you from a dwarven miner in the interesting mountains. Are you ready to accept? Give me a minute. I want to double check the sign. Read me before playing. Yeah, that's why we double check the sign. Okay, examine. Penultima number 1, Pest Control, version 1.5. Module rules and notes. This module is intended for level 3 to 6 characters. There is a standard XP and gold penalty for death, so be careful. This is not a persistent server brawling game. Once the quest is done and the dungeon cleaned out, it's over. Use your quest journal to keep tab on what needs to be done. This is part of an ongoing campaign available at pixelscapes.com Penultima. Some plot points won't make sense until the rest of the modules are played. There's a fair amount of NPC chat. It's a good idea to let one person handle the talking and go slowly to keep the window spam from being an issue. Stick with your party, especially before going through large gates between areas. If you charge ahead, your party might miss key events or not get to partake in the fights. When ready, exit via the door, then head north and talk to the dwarf to begin your adventure. Clues. Rainy Maynard. Sure, what's the details? A miner named Glodson has found himself unable to complete work on his mine due to a goblin infestation. He requires the services of guild adventurers to purge the mine of the monsters. Quite simple, really, and I don't anticipate you having any difficulties. Before you go, I suggest you read the sign behind me for helpful tips and information. Good luck. End dialogue. That's the delivery schedule board, bulletin board. Pretty sure all that's the same. Left, Don's cargo. Right, guild storage. And let's see. We'll wait until the other side to summon Charlie again. Outside Glodson Mine. Magical Plot Fairy. Hello. Can I take you back to I can take you back to Penultima City if you'd like to leave. I'm not done here yet. Road sign. What's it say? West, Passgate and Claustrophobia Pass. East, Stout Village, Penultima City. North, Glotson Mine, Help Wanted. That's where we're heading. Let's open up the map again. Under shaft number 2, not sure why, but if shaft 5, hello? Who's there? Let's talk to the dwarf.
Hail to ye!
Hello. Sorry. I really need more voices. Hello. Claudson's the name. This mine is mine. Can I help you? What are you working on? It's an opening mining system. It'll revolutionize mining. No longer will we dwarves be forced to develop proprietary mining techniques and have to defend them against infringement in the courts of the land. Now we can mine freely and share in the profit. What's up with the penguin? Who? Tux? He's my mine mascot. I'm hoping to use him as a marketing gimmick when I sell copies of my modern, newly developed opening mining system. I'm not sure how yet, but something will come to me. I saw your ad posted by the Guild of Middlemen. You're looking for an adventure, yeah? Oh, thank the gods, I don't believe in. Somebody replied to the ad. I was worried, what with it involving a simple goblin hunt, too easy for most adventurer types. I just started my revolutionary near mine a month ago. Then overnight, it's like someone let a bunch of goblins into it. 2 workers disappeared and the rest quit. It's nearly a disaster. But I think I can salvage it if you get rid of as many goblins as you can. How about it? Goblins? As in soft, pudgy, easy target practice goblins? Yes, exactly. Are you interested? I don't have much to offer in return, but it would be worth it. You can help yourself to any loose gems down there, too. I eat goblins for lunch. Bring it. Oh, thank you so much. For now, I'd better get back to my work. Let me know when you've gotten to the root of the infestation. The entrance is just west of here. Right. And you can talk to Tux. Work. What? Work. Okay. Let's see. Work. Linux rules. What? What are you doing outside of an Antarctic environment? Work. I see. Tux is cute. I like Tux. Okay, now where's the mine opening again? Ah, this way, I believe. No. Somebody's probably laughing at me right now. Ah, there's a sign and there's the mine. Yep. Glodson Mine. Authorized personnel only. Trespassers will be cleaved. Deliveries in the rear. Not sure how you're supposed to get to the rear except by going through the front, but okay. Pib. Get. There we go. No loot. I wonder if there were loot on the monster bodies that I wasn't grabbing. Let's see. Shaft number 4. Right click, Mylene. You know this stuff. Shaft 3. Up. Zap. Bye-bye. Let's see what's up here. just a barrel with gold, fire trap kit, some torches, and an orange Easter egg. Story behind this Easter egg, I asked about it after I'd played through both Penultima games. Turns out Two Flower had originally intended to put an Easter egg in each of the 5 modules, and if you got all of them, at the end of the 5th module there was going to be something extra if you had all 5. And he forgot after the first one, so it's just the orange Easter egg.
I'll
Lack.
put you in your place. I always get my...
Treasure. Gold, amethyst. Close. Loot the remains. 2 gold. Treasure over here. Ice arrows, gold pieces. I should do a little loot maintenance. Actually, let's start here. Okay, that one's open. Or full, I mean. Okay, so starting at the 3rd one. Let's get this stuff out of here that I can't use. I should have sold it before I left. Well, the sapphire needs to go with the rest of the gems. Not quite a round stone, but yeah, there it goes. Goes up there with those. Let's see. Ice Talon. Courtesan. Fusion Blade. Can't use you. Not bothering with you. Can use thieves' tools. Don't usually need them, but I'll go ahead and keep them. Comma. Let's see. Wand of Lightning. Did I have a staff? There it is. Staff of Power. Okay, let's move you there. Up. And ice arrows. Let's see, is there any of that stuff in the sickle? Not mine. Jade, ring of protection. Fortitude, a gold ring, copper ring. Those are all spells I can use. Paralytic bolts, I'll hold on to those because I can use them. Torches, I don't need. We'll keep the fire trap kit just in case. Potion of Owl's Wisdom. Anything else? Nope. There we go. I believe I bought most of these bags of holdings I have at Granny Skull Splitters. We got one. Play Goblin. Og, ag, erg, wah, ah. Was good for you? Yar. It also contains many fine articles. Not that goblins read it for the articles. Not that goblins can read. But boy, the pictures are going to give you nightmares for quite some time. Two Flower had fun with this. I like the silly stuff. Oh, bats. And you. Maybe I'll switch to the crossbow. Switch back. Oh, ravens. Salvaged wooden sign. Shirties go home. Goblin place now. I don't think it's gonna stay a goblin place for much longer. Now I'll go back there and check if there's anything else of interest over there. Pile of stones. Which has a quartz crystal. I hoard everything, as you can tell by my bag. And I guess that's one of the miners who disappeared. More goblins. We kill, we fight. Not eat dinner yet. Oh, missed the one still alive. Remains. I'd forgotten about that. Aw, Charlie's a little injured. Actually, let's feed him. Animal is quite famished and devours the food you offer. The companion seems instantly revitalized. That is how you heal your animal companion. And down we go. Let's see. Got the shaft that goes around that way. Let's cover that one first, then we'll come back and grab the second one. Let's make sure there's no up. Oop, there's a trap there. My bad. You got a sickle, the gold ring. Let's check the crate. Arrows, healer kit, Neverwinter wood. This hefty tome attempts a complete history of the Neverwinter Wood, but the crux of what is known is summed up in the following passage. While many a tale has suggested that there are dark forces that call the wood their home, there is yet no definite answer as to what truly hides within. Many a glade has a guardian force watching over it, but never one so malevolent as it is supposedly in residence there. These woods have never been logged by men, for they are feared and shunned by locals, and even orc hordes alter their course around and never through, though usually only after suffering a goodly number of stubborn casualties. That's right. Let's see. Oh, I'm trying to get the chest. There. Okay. Where's the bash? Bash. There we go. And there's the bag with amethyst, garnet, more gold. Think I have enough? And let's see, we've got remove disease, not bad. Another ale, and spirits, and wine. Party time! And up. See, this time I waited long enough to actually spot the trap. Okay. This goes up and around. And let's head up this way, make sure there's up. There's another trap. Did I keep Kiki's broom? I saw that just after. Oh well. It is the risk of hurrying, which I do a lot. Oh, Charlie got him. Anything over here that got missed? Nope, just the trap. Oh, remains. We got amethyst. And gold pieces. Let's get the amethyst where it belongs. Let's put some of this stuff away. Sickle. Play goblin. Potion. Gold ring. Anything else? It's a regular bolt. With the ice arrows. Ice arrows can go away. You up. Wine. Ale. Spirits. Neverwinter woods. And there we go. No. Close. We'll go up.
I'll
Yep,
put
we'll go
you
around.
in your place.
I gotta remember to check tab more often. It'll show me what's around. Of course I triggered the trap. Cold chest. Or cold damage, let's see. Gold. Necklace. Examine. Amulet of Will +1. Jeroboam Cantor, a high-ranking harper, commissioned the creation of these amulets to help protect the minds and secrets of harper spies. Unfortunately, Jeroboam was one of the first harper spies caught wearing one, and when the amulet was removed, the bard's weak-willed mind revealed everything he knew. What do we got? Fire arrows, great axe, and banded mail. Great axe. Banded mail. Fire arrows. Amulet of Will. Gold necklace. Gonna take those paralytic bolts. Move them up here. Why do I have arrows and bullets there? I don't know. Hi guys! Did I just say I leveled up? Salmon. Airborne scavengers. Duck 2. Well, they're not aggressive, so I'm not gonna go after them. Fox's cunning and invisibility. Clarity. Close. Oop. Another trap. We shall avoid. I can see somebody way over there. Another trap right there. Kind of a red glow in general.
Pain.
Must protect staff 1. Yep, Charlie got him. Remains. Bark skin. Anything around to get to? Just the doors. Doors it is. Down, down to Goblin Town. Let's go help Charlie.
I'll put you in your place.
Nice going. Up. Up. Charlie's got him. Let's give it a minute to see. Locked. That one's not. Garnet. Thank you, Charlie. Ooh. Oh, let's go check this one. Another copy of Playbook Goblin. Joy. The ruins of Ilisk. Let's see. The remains of the ancient city of Ilisk stand on the southern shore of the Mirror, in the lee of Closeguard Island. All that remains of this once proud city are a few shattered towers and toppled statues choked with creepers and thick brush. These ruins are bounded to the north by Liskin's busy market and to the south by the city's noisy slums, and bisected by the Dark Wall, the street that leads to the Dark Arch. The Dark Wall is named for the haunted reputation that clings to the ruins of Ilisk. Fear of the magic traps and guardian monsters, as well as the sleepless undead, has kept most of the tombs and treasures undisturbed. Still, a few enterprising rogues have escaped the ruins with spellbooks, scrolls, magic armor, and rich caches of gems and coins. The dead far outnumber these lucky few, though, And Luskanites have a saying, only the most desperate try to rob the dead of Ilisk. Luskanites rarely brave the overgrown northern ruins, even in the full light of day. There are persistent rumors of slave traders kidnapping folk and taking them below, a fate often threatened for unruly children by Luskanite mothers. No known maps of the underground chambers and passages exist, and no Luskanite will admit to knowing their ways. Okay, let's go back here and check this one. Just some gold left. Anything else? Remains. What we got? Frost trap kit. More friends. Let's play. Let's see. The War of Light and Darkness. And another ale. Close that. Whoops. Inventory. Let's see what the war was. Lord Au created the universe that now holds the world of Toril. After this creation, there was a period of timeless nothingness, a misty realm of shadows that existed before light and darkness were separated. Eventually, the shadowy essence coalesced to form twin beautiful goddesses, polar opposites of each other, one dark and one light. The twin goddesses created the bodies of the heavens, creating Shanti, the embodiment of the world Toril. Toril was lit by the cool radiance of the goddess Selûne, and darkened by the welcoming embrace of the goddess Shar, but no heat yet existed in this place. Shanti begged for warmth that she might nurture life and living creatures upon her form, and thus caused the twin goddesses to become divided in intent. The two fought, and from their divine conflict the deities of war, disease, murder, death, and others were created. Selûne reached beyond the universe to a plane of fire, using pure flame to ignite one of the heavenly bodies so that Shanti would be warmed. Shar became enraged and began to snuff out all light and warmth in the universe. Desperate and greatly weakened, Selûne tore the divine essence of magic from her body and hurled it at her sister, tearing through Shar's form and pulling it like energy from the dark twin. This energy formed Mistral, the goddess of magic. Composed of light and dark magic, but favoring her first mother, Mistral balanced the battle enough to establish an uneasy truce between the two sisters. Shar, who remained powerful, nursed a bitter loneliness in the darkness and plotted her revenge. Selûne waxed and waned with the light, but drew strength from her allied daughters and sons, and even interloper deities from other planes. Their battle continues to this day. Let's see. Battle axe, hand axe, and the adventures of Grin, Richard, and Wu Wei. Let's see. Circumstance. She is a goddess in her own right, for all she casts upon us. Witness the trials of our three heroes, and know of what I speak. Have knowledge first of young Wu Wei, sheltered monk of the elven race. Thrown to the winds that he might find a path, instead he found a briar, and with good friends to share their breaking of his fortunes. Joined with him were Grin and Richard, young and true, and in that order. They came with their dreams and hopes for fortunes, their homes long lost behind them, their bridges burned literal. In time they would address what cast them out, but food and our aching feet would first need their attention. Wayward went they all, breaking trail where the dungeons hide. Tales had told of treasure here and treasure there, and they forgot that tales tell tales most of all. Lost they got, and plenty of it. Then one morn they cracked the dawn, and adventure didn't hide. They needed no scouting skill, No premonitions. It landed in their lap, or rather, their camp. A tower, stretching high above as though yawning with them as they woke, somehow seeming just as surprised that its doorstep was there as they were to be on it. It was most peculiar, and a cheer went up, for that was what they wanted. Of course it wasn't right. It was adventure, and adventure, most of all, takes you where you shouldn't be. Up they clambered, up they clam- up they clambered, clamoring, sure of what must be done. They would search it well from top to tine, ready to let each corner yield its treasure. Wayward buildings scream of wizards and careless alchemy. There had to be something within, some fortune to walk away with. Walk away it did. Gran and Wu were first to sprint the stairs, while Richard lagged behind. The air was wrong for headlong joy, and the walls were unwisely damp, and thought to himself that something just wasn't right with the instant tower. The topmost rooms would reveal why, seating no treasures, no gems, and no captured maidens. Instead, there was a mouth, and not just any mouth, but the very worst kind of mouth, it being one that they were already in. Understanding dripped down their spines. The tower was not a tower. What it was hungry. Mimic. A bloody great mimic. Our heroes lived, of course, for I would not wish to profit in their story had they met a tragic end. Although, truth be told, if they had skin on their teeth before their escape, they've surely lost it now, but gained a bit of trepidation and wisdom in its place. Remember well what has been told, and learn from their misfortune. Look for something long enough, and you will find it. Look for something without understanding, and it will find you. I like that story. It's one of my favorite storybooks in Neverwinter Nights. And that's another quartz crystal. Anything we've got that fits in those two spots? Or one spot? Nope. Okay. So on to row 3. And wait a second. Oh, I'm in row 2, that's why. And there we go. I've got to remember to sell stuff off when I get back home. Or at least drop it. Something. Whoop. Hi friends, let's play.
I hope you like pain.
And you. Gold. More gold. More gold. Some lightning bullets and a sickle. Okay, I checked everything here. Anything left over here? No. Let's see. Have I checked everything around here? I don't think so. Up. That's where the doors are. Those are the doors I came in through, I believe. Or are they? 8-inch new. I think I got myself turned around here. Yeah, that's got to be the entrance where I came in. Ready. I did go up this way already, right? Yeah, duh. Let's go help Charlie out. Not that he needs much help. Barely injured, I'll have to feed him again. They keep saying must protect staffed one. Or staff one. Once the music stops. Doesn't look like they dropped anything. Let's check with Charlie. Give him something to eat. Oh, better. Nothing around here. And underground temple. Mysterious girl with a staff.
Hi.
Who are you? What are you doing here? Let's see. That depends. Who are you and what are you doing here? I'm gonna go with that one, because what is little girl doing here after all the dangerous mobs? None of your business. Now go away before something bad happens. Huh?
Away. Get
Go
away.
home. Leave me alone. Well, that was interesting. Oh, I did level up. I'll take care of it later. It's not much like there's much I can gain from it at this level. I'm not sure which one I'm going to level up. Whoop. File. And like. Flat. And
I always. I hope you like pain.
whoop. Anything I'm leaving behind? Nope, doesn't. Oh, yep, remains. Silence. Apparently a spell that I can use but don't have a copy of. Up, there's a mysterious girl again.
I don't know.
That time the little girl was red. Meaning she was an aggressive enemy. More wine. Nothing else around here. An impressive place to be buried. Interrupt Dickens. Interrupt ritual. Oh, fun. Uh-oh. There she is again. I kinda don't want to attack a little girl. I Goblin King stop you! Stay back, staff one! Guardian Minotaur. I'll get all of them for what they did. Charlie attacked her. I have a problem. Let's see what you say. No! You jerks! I'll get you next time! I'll get all of them for what they did! What did they did? Let's grab the treasures first. Necklace, more gold. Potion, gold. And gold ring. Short sword. Sting. Supposedly it glows blue when orcs are near, but after a number of lawsuits against the manufacturer, that aspect had to be removed. Still, it's pretty handy for cutting up orcs, glowing or non-glowing. Attack bonus versus orc. And 1 cold damage. Type topaz, fire agate. I'll probably sell off most, if not all of this, just because I have copies of all of it. I have hoarder tendencies. Um, I try to control them in real life, but in games they're less trouble. And I actually made a module that is just one room with a whole bunch of chests and bookshelves and things like that, and I have one copy of just about every unique thing I've ever found in the game. Let's look at this altar. If this altar had a use, it's an arcane one. See also, you have no clue. Whatever it's used for doesn't seem to have been used, as it's pristine and not dripping with entrails or anything. Perhaps you interrupted the proceedings before any unholy going-ons could go on. Nice place. Let's go ahead and head back out. So why were all the monsters helping out a little girl? Let's go ahead and report in. Oh, and there's Dawn. We finally get to meet her. Let's double check with Glod first.
Hey, on to ye!
Can I help you? The goblins are pretty much cleaned out. It's reward time. Really? That's terrific. And yes, I've got your reward. 1,000 gold, to do with as you see fit. Did you encounter any trouble? Other than the huge underground temple and the weird little girl and the minotaurs? Nope. The what? And the what and the what? I don't remember there being some sort of temple down there. I think I'd remember that sort of thing if there was that sort of thing. And I don't. So what do you call the huge lava-filled cavern and sacrificial altar I saw then? Admittedly, the mine shafts are incomplete. Maybe the goblins broke through to something buried under there? I'll look into it. Hopefully it's nothing dangerous. In the meantime, enjoy your reward. Planning on it. Oh, I forgot to take a look at the easel. Looks like highly detailed blueprints of the amazing network of mine shafts and caves and profit-making dig system that do not currently exist anywhere except on this paper. Technical manuals. Oh, I forgot to look into those. Let's see. We got 5 copies of Open Source Mining System for Dummies, and the Rise and Fall of Netheril. Let's see. Examine. It's a complete description of a mining technique system, available royalty-free for non-profit use, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense. The Rise and Fall of Netheril. To the east, on the sandy shores of the calm and shining narrow sea, human fishing villages grew into small towns and then joined together as the nation of Netheril. Sages believed the fishing towns were unified by a powerful human wizard who had discovered a book of great magic power and had survived from the days of thunder, a book that legends called the Nether Scrolls. Under this nameless wizard and those who followed, Netheril rose in power and glory, becoming both the first human land in the north and the most powerful. Some say this discovery marked the birth of human wizardry, since before this time mankind had only shamans and witch doctors. For over 3,000 years, Netheril dominated the north, but even its legendary wizards were unable to stop their final doom. Doom for Netheril came in the form of a desert, devouring the narrow sea and spreading to, to fill all its bank to fill its banks with dry dust and blowing sand. Legend states that when the great wizards of Netheril realized their land was lost, they abandoned it and their countrymen, fleeing to all corners of the world and taking the secrets of wizardry with them. More likely, this was a slow migration that began 3,000 years ago and reached its conclusion 1,500 years later. Whatever the truth, wizards no longer dwell in Netheril. To the north, the once majestic dwarven stronghold of Delzun fell upon hard days. Then the orcs struck. Orcs have always been foes in the north, searching out of their holes every few tens of generations when their normal haunts can no longer support their burgeoning numbers. This time they charged out of their caverns in the spine of the world, poured out of abandoned mines in the Grey Peaks, screamed out of lost dwarf holds in the Ice Mountains, raged forth from crypt complexes in the Nether Mountains, and stormed upward from the bowels of the High Moon Mountains. Never before or since has there been such an outpouring of orcs. Delzun crumbled before this onslaught and was driven in on itself. Netheril, without its wizards, was wiped from the face of history. The Erlin elves alone withstood the onslaught, and with the aid of treants of Torlang and other unnamed allies, were able to stave off the final days of their land for yet a few centuries more. In the east, Erlin built the fortress of Askelhorn, and turned it over to refugees from Netheril as Netherese followers built the town of Kers in the High Forest. The fleeing Netherese founded Lork and Loudwater. Others wandered the mountains, hills, and moors north and west of High Forest, becoming ancestors of the Ulfgard and founders of Silvery Moon, Everlund, and Sundabar. Sorry. I know I thrashed a lot of those pronunciations. My apologies. We'll just grab them all. And let's talk to Dawn.
Well, hello there.
Hello, don't mind me. I'm just dropping off some writing supplies for Glot. My name's Dawn Iosa. Pleased to meet you. Iosa, have I seen you before? It's possible. I run a lot of courier jobs around Penultima, so I'm always around. Or you could have met my sister in the city. She looks like me. Nice bow you've got there. Is it elven? Thanks, and yes it is. It was a gift from a friend. Dawn's got a lot of friends in the valley. Sometimes I wonder how she can carry all the little gifts she gets from her grateful clients. I manage. You're an office supply delivery girl? Sure. Or anything else that needs to be taken from point A to point B. It's easy work since the valley's usually very quiet. If you need anything delivered, leave me a note at the Guild of Middlemen. I'll try to swing by there every few days. I try to swing by there every few days during my travels. Let's see. Shall we not brag? Yeah. I don't mean to brag, but I just cleared out Glot's entire mine of goblins, bugbears, minotaurs, and little girls. Wow, good work. I was going to take a crack at it myself, but little girls? Yeah, carried a strange staff that was taller than she was. She got away, too. I see. Well, good to hear that you cleared out the mine. Good work. I'll let you get back to work. I'll see you around. I'm always around somewhere. End dialogue. Yeah, the little girl is the kind of disturbing aspect of this. And time to talk to the magical plot fairy.
Sulna?
I can take you back to Penultima City if you'd like to leave. I'm ready to go back now. Are you certain? If you leave, it'll end any quest you may be working on. Also, if you're playing multiplayer, it'll bring everybody else along with you. If you're not sure if you're done with this module, check your quest journal. I think I'll stick around a bit more. I should have been reading the quest journal. Where is it? There it is. Pest control. Day 2, month 6, 1372. The handsome reward is yours. Don't spend it all in one place. Your quest here is complete. You may return to Penultima City if you wish by talking to the magical plot fairy along the road out of Glodson's camp. I should have been reading the quest updates. I'm ready to go back now. I'm certain. Let's go. Liquid. Throat is dry. I love that tea. And we're back in Penultima. Let's see what the level up thing is. We can go with Shadow Dancer or Shifter. D8, simple weapon and light armor. Skill point 6 plus intelligence. Improved evasion at level 10. What level am I right now? I forget. And Shifter. I should bring up my shifting bar. I have some cool shapes. Greater Wild Shape and Infinite Greater Wild Shape. Can use Greater Wild Shape 2 unlimited times per day. Cancel. Character sheet. What levels am I? I'm a Shifter 8, Shadow Dancer 7. I should have just clicked. Shadow Dancer 7. So I've got Slippery Mine. Shifter 8. Two away from Greater Wall Shape 4. Medusa, Huge Dire Tiger, and Mind Flayer forms. An Infinite Greater Wall Shape 3. I can work towards that. I think 40 is the max. I was looking at Druid earlier. Must be neutral good, lawful neutral, true neutral, chaotic neutral, and neutral. Correctly, I'm maxed out on Druid, but do I want Shifter or Shadow Dancer? Let's go with Shifter. I've got 5 more skill points. If I remember correctly, regular class skills require 1 point, and non-class requires 2, I think. I didn't go for any of the craft things because nothing you can craft is anywhere near as good as that stuff you can buy. Also, by the time they started putting in crafting abilities, that was a very late addition to the Neverwinter Nights games. By the time putting that in, I already had a whole bunch of good stuff. Let's see, what's discipline? Just allows character to resist any combat feat, disarmed, called shot, or knockdown. And heal. Listen. Hidden creatures. Silently. Persuade is always nice. Parry. Search. Spellcraft. thought. Obviously I'm doing that really well, as long as I go slow enough. Let's see. To roll away from attacks during combat. Position themselves safely at all times. I'm not sure what to go with. Yeah, non-cast class costs 2 points. Just because this is the only game that I've never taken crafting in. Character perform a variety of actions on a trap. Wouldn't mind being able to disarm the traps. Or recover them eventually. We'll go with last point in there. Okay. And done. Oh no, that's grr. Alright, let's see. I think. Alright. Let's go into the carpet place, see if they'll buy my stuff. Daphne the waitress.
'Tis a pleasure to speak with you.
Like a coffee. Let's see if they'll buy. Yep. Pushing a bark skin. Nope. Sell. Sell. Fox's cunning. Bye bye, ale. Okay, let's see. We will go ahead and sell. I'm pretty sure I have Sting already. Like I said, I've been through this module before. More than once, actually. But I'll go ahead and hold on to them just in case. Honestly, I should sell off a bunch of that stuff. Not that I need to. Let's go ahead and go through my... Let's see, I think I started with the third. Yeah. Blue armor, the comma, blade of the gladiator, staff of power. I sell, I sell, I sell, I sell, I sell. Cartesian's blade, Kakiri. I'm gonna hold on to the dragon's blood. Let's put Sting in here with that, and the orange Easter egg. Does the quartz not stack? I guess not. Silence. I do have a sling in one of my bags. Let's see. Let's go ahead and put these tools up here. Just on the off chance I actually use them. Alright. Okay, and sell the sickles, torches, rings, more rings, still more rings, potion, more rings, that thing. Sell. Oh, she doesn't buy them. Okay. Let's get this. Actually, I'll just drop those. There we go. Oh, okay. Cannot use normal bows. Spirits. Out of will. Healer kit +1. What do I got here? +10 and +6. Stick the +1 there. Right, and how far did we get here? Oh, she went saw the by the frost trap. Well, not by stolen goods. Okay. I wonder why that one counts as stolen goods. Another plague goblin. I think that was it. Yeah. Well, let's see if Grandma will buy stolen goods. And I'm trying to remember, does this guy actually sell anything? I don't think so.
Hello there.
Never did find out what he said here. I prefer to stay away from the manifold arcane dangers of the negative planes. Don't think of them as arcane dangers. Think of them as interesting conversation pieces for your living room or den. Say, Marty, what's with the jeweled human skull next to your ale stain? Just picture it. What do you have? And yeah, he doesn't actually sell anything. Let's see if Grandma will buy stolen stuff. If not, then I will go ahead and just drop it somewhere. I have never been able to get into this chest. Specific key is required to open that object. This object is locked. Bash. And no effect.
Yes.
Hi, Grandma. Shop. Nope. She won't buy it either. 0 gold. Armoire. A sapphire. I'm not gonna steal her sapphire. I wonder if that chest is what was supposed to be opened with the key, with the 5 Easter eggs. Maybe, who knows. Let's see. What time is it? 3:07. We can at least start on the second story. Let's see what's going on here. Yeah, everything seems to be showing up fine. I am very happy about that. Yeah, I've only been online for about for a little over 2 hours. We can go check on something else.
I greet you.
And back for looking for another job. Okay, we've just finished pest control, so let's go ahead and check out Dewey's Decimal. Student at the university needs help finding a book in the greater library. Oh, yes. The fetch quests from hell. Magical Plot Fairy. Read this one. This module is intended for level 4 to 10 characters and should scale properly. There is no XP or gold penalty for death, but you will be returned to the library health clinic if you die. This module is geared towards role-playing plus action. There are plenty of battles, but lots of quests and conversations too. It's best suited to tightly knit groups that stick together or solo players. If one guy zooms ahead and hacks everything apart and solves all the quests, it's no fun for the others, and the DM can kick you out. You may want to have your party leader handle conversations with NPCs to clear up window clutter. Keep track of your quest journal. It tells you what needs to be done next. Subquests will also be available. This is not Diablo. The goal is not to just mindlessly trash monsters. You have a job to do. This is part of an ongoing campaign available at pixelscapes.com/penultima. Some plot points won't make sense until the rest of the modules are played. If you haven't played the earlier episodes, talk to the Magical Plot Fairy for a quick plot recap. Nutshell summary, last week you fought some goblins and a mysterious little wizard girl nearly kicked your ass. When ready, head out to the double doors, track down Dewey Plowshare in the library, and ask him about the job he wants you to do. Let's see.
I
Bernie's
greet
got
you.
to say. Hello, welcome to the Guild of Middlemen. I have an assignment for you from a student at the Penultima University of Thaumatological Science. Are you ready to accept the job? Sure, what are the details? A student named Dewey Plowshare is in need of your help. I don't have many more details than that, except that the work involves great danger, which is the norm around here. You'll find him in the greater library at the university. I believe you also mentioned you were interested in knowing more about the strange little girl you met. I know Archdean Spyro of the university personally, and he could help you in that regard while you're working for Dewey. Just something to keep in mind. Before you go, I suggest you read the sign behind me, and talk to the fairy if you haven't worked with us before. Good luck! We have worked with him before, so... I'm gonna see if Dawn's board has changed, since it's supposed to be a week later. Nope. Looks like same one. Okay. We'll talk to the Magical Plot Fairy. Hello, I'm the Magical Plot Fairy. Do you need a recap of what happened in the first module of the penultimate campaign? Yeah, my memory's pretty spotty. In pest control, you were asked to clean out Glotson's mine of a goblin infestation. It started pretty simple, but then you discovered a vast underground temple the goblins had broken through to, and a mysterious little girl with a glowing staff who told you to go away or else. You pressed on, eventually battling the girl, the Goblin King, and even a Minotaur. She swore revenge on you and vanished. Glot said that he'd never seen a temple down there and didn't know who she is. You also met Don Iosa, a courier who pops up here and there around the country. There was some other stuff, but if you want the full story, you should play the other modules. And that's my story. Thank you, Magical Plot Fairy. It's a living. And away we go. Okay. Up, nope. Up. Let's see. Alright, so... we're going to rest to get Charlie back. While we do, let's read what the journal says. Investigate the mysterious girl. Technically, you're here to track down Dewey Plowshare, who has a job for you, but it might be a good time to find out about the strange little girl you met in Glotson's mine. Or don't, your choice. There we go. Where is my buddy? There is my buddy. Good Charlie. Leap.
Hi there.
There we go. Leaping. Turn, parry, thrust, dodge, spin. No, wait, it's... Oh, hey there. Hey to you too. Are you a student here? Yep. Second year into applied magic. Into applied magic. I'm not that great at it, though. I'm thinking of changing careers. Maybe becoming a fighting monk or something. Nice stuff. It's kind of heavy, but we're supposed to keep them with us at all times. It's part of the uniform. Red gems for applied magic, green for biology, blue for mechanical engineering, or magicanical engineering, yellow for planar studies. I wish they'd upgrade to wands. It's hard to wave these things around. What are you doing? I'm supposed to be studying my attack spells, but I'm actually practicing my martial arts. It's more fun than boring gold magic spells. Less confusing, too. The thing that he was reciting when we first walked out to him, there is an old Looney Tunes cartoon with Donald Duck, or not, wrong Duck, wrong show, Daffy Duck being Robin Hood. There's a reference there. It's a cute episode. Let's see. Where can I find Dewey Plowshare? He's got a job for me. Dewey? Oh, yeah, he's in my Fire Elemental Studies class. I think he's in the Great Library. It's the tower over on the other side of the Octo. He seems real nervous today for some reason. Later. Let's see. Take a look around.
What do you want?
Magicanical Doohickey and Professor Carlos Gare. I can't exactly see it. My monitor's in a weird spot. Okay. I'm busy here. What do you want? What are you working on? It's an engine for carriages powered strictly by thumbs. If I can make it work without emitting too much stomatological radiation, it'll revolutionize transportation throughout Penultima. And it's only an alpha testing, so I suggest you stand back a bit. In fact, just go away. Please. And that's a different uniform. Are you a teacher? Teacher? Try head of Magicanical Engineering Department. Left hand of Archdean Spyro. Why don't you go bug him instead of me? He's in the building over there, away from me. Should we press the button? Let's press the button. Ooh, what does this button do? It makes me throttle your neck for ruining years of research. That's why I suggest you don't push it. The button or your luck. As you were. Whatever. End dialogue. Technical manuals. What we got? The thumb and overview. Let's see. Basics of Magicanical Engineering and the thumb and overview. Let's see. Examine. Supposedly the basics, but it's packed thick with complicated mathematical theorems that link the arcane mysteries of magic to the hard realities of science. And it's way beyond your reading level, no matter how bright you are. This is weird and woolly territory for few wizards care to journey within. And this book goes into painstaking, as in as painful as staking yourself through the heart, detail until the mathematical unit of magical measurement, the thumb. The thumb. I keep adding an L in there. There's enough numbers in here that if laid end to end, they'd stretch from Penultima to the realms which are not as forgotten. because this is all Forgotten Realms. Let's back to third bag of holding. Stack stuff in. Close. Let's see. Ursula
Well,
Gorin?
hello there.
Hello there. Where's the rest of you? I accidentally turned myself invisible this morning. It's awful. North Elmore says that it'll wear off in 2 days, but this is just so embarrassing. Ah, don't stare, please. Do you know where I can find Dewey Plowshare? Who? I don't know. He's not in my major. I'm biology. Sorry. Sorry for staring. I'll be going now. Yeah, they don't talk. Okay. Let's see. Shaft of Light. Ah, there's the sign. Classrooms. This portal provides access to the classrooms of PUTS, Penultima University of Thaumatological Science. Only authorized students and visitors may enter. Greater Library. This tower marks the entrance to the Greater Library, the greater part of which exists on a tangential plane of reality. Even students aren't allowed to roam its hallways without authorization, but they can authorize aides to journey into the dangerous depths in their stead. Up. Eola Lateral?
Well met.
Leaf Tull, okay. Your presence is interfering with my harmonic study of this plane. State your purpose, then leave me be, please. What are you doing? I am studying the harmony of this plane. The growing green life here aids me in this process. The other locales on campus exist on other planes and are more difficult objects of study. It's a nice staff. It is superior work to the simple staffs that students of the other departments receive. Only those who are powerful enough to master the arts of planar studies are granted this boon. Bye. Okay. Student dormitories. Examine. This portal provides access to the dormitories of PUTS. Only authorized students and visitors may enter. I already talked to Lee. Let's see. Administration building. Like most of PUTS, most of the administration center doesn't exist in this world. It's simply linked by convenience to this stable-looking earthbound structure. Nice decor, though. We want to talk to the headmaster around here, so... Oh, that looks nice. Flora. Let's check a look at Flora. Flora is a white deer. Bookshelf? What have we got? The Imp's Prison. Popular legend tells of sylvan creatures luring men within trees, where exist entire kingdoms known as the Fairy Realm. A less popular legend tells of a similarly mischievous group of imps. According to the tale, these imps lure people into the realms by taunting them with something that they may desire, such as wealth or pleasure. Once the person follows, entranced by the whispering of the imps, he finds himself within a twisted abyss, bereft of hope or the possibility of escape. Well, that's a fun place to be. Let's talk to the Archdeacon Melwin Spyro.
Greetings.
He doesn't look like a little dragon. Hello and welcome. I'm using that one too much. Hello and welcome, Schmiventhal. I am Archdeacon Spyro. Can I be of assistance in your journey? How did you know my name before I even met you? I'd like to say it was a mysterious power of mine, but truth be But truth be told, Don Iosa was in here earlier, and she told me about your little jaunt into Gladstone's mine. It sounds like you had quite an adventure, and here you are, aiding our own Dewey Plowshare for a follow-up. I do hope you're up to it. Our library is not for the faint of heart. How did you know about Dewey's job? Ah, that was a mysterious power of mine, actually. Do you know Don Iosa? Who doesn't know her? She's the second most recognized face in Penultima, besides perhaps King Bob. Or was it King Rob? Perhaps the first most recognizable face, then. This is the administration building? Certainly. One of the rooms thereof. There's an enchantment on the door which takes you to the room you wish to visit, or need to visit, whether you know it or not. Rather a nice piece of work, if I do say so myself. Wish I could take credit for it. It was the doing of the Archdeacon before me. Yeah, but this doesn't look like a room, exactly. Plainer studies, of course. A poor old fellow like me can't be cooped up indoors all the time. In a dusty old stone building, it's bad for my health. So establishing my own little pocket of the greater outdoors in the great beyond... So I established my own little pocket of the great outdoors in the great beyond. It's quite peaceful here. Feel free to stay for some tea if you'd like. I'd like to ask you some questions about your school and students. And I'd like to answer them. I trust you have a great deal you wish to know, and I'll do what I can to aid you. Your school doesn't seem to follow any traditional school of magic patterns. No, not particularly. Abjuration, conjuration, divination. We've boiled it all down to 4 areas of focus. Simply because magic has been compartmentalized in such ways for thousands of years does not mean it must be so for all time. It does not make us... There we go. It does not make us popular with other schools, but it allows us to provide a unique perspective for prospective students. We're also one of the only schools giving serious thought towards the integration of science and magic, which I believe is the future of our industry. But I suppose some time will tell, Is it true what they say about magical waste from this school polluting Dayglow Forest? Simply untrue. I understand the root of that rumor. Dayglow Forest is a stone's throw away, and we do study untraditional magic arts. However, I've always insisted on running a clean school and with little to no waste. As for the source of Dayglow Forest's many problems, well, it's nothing you need to worry about, or myself, really. I met a young girl in Gladstone's mine that you could help me identify? Yes, Don mentioned that to me, and if it will help put your mind at ease, I can identify her. 2 months ago, a dark wizard named Viscera Malevolent built a castle atop the tallest peak in Penultima to act as his retirement home. I had tea with him on numerous occasions. He really was a quiet and pleasant sort. Either the rumors about his past were untrue, or he simply had put it all behind him. It's not my place to judge a fellow worker of the craft. Viscera Malevolent had a young daughter of 12 years' age. Neither his natural daughter or adoptive, I do not know. Or either his natural daughter or adoptive, I do not know. He doted on her endlessly, as if she were the only true light in his life. With my approval, he enrolled her in our planar studies department. Despite being so young in age, she was quite an adept wizard already. Her name? Sally Malevolent. However, as you may have heard, a peasant uprising resulted in the destruction of Malevolent Keep and the death of Viscera Malevolent. Sally was visiting her father at the time it happened, and I had assumed she died in the raid. Only now, it seems you met her at the bottom of Gladstone's mine. Quite a surprise to me when Don told me, needless to say. We have a clue! I'm not sure where she may be now or what she may be doing. It is a concern of mine, of course, and I have aides looking for her. Do you have any other questions? Can you help me access the dormitories? I'm afraid I have to respect student privacy. We have a complicated security policy. I realize, but it's in place for good reason. If a student invites you to visit his or her as his or her guest, that would be another matter. Can you get me into the classrooms? Certainly. Simply fill out this enrollment form and apply for financial aid. You mean as in visit? We restrict the classrooms to students and faculty, I'm afraid. Safety and liability issues. And that's all the questions I have for now. That deer looks so wrong in modern graphics, graphic capacities. Alright, if you think of anything else you want to ask about, let me know. Let's see. Tab, that's the key I wanted. And an armoire. Got a nice little setup here. What's that? Quarterstaff plus 3. Wonder if we can give that to that guy outside. It's part of the joke is that is that Daffy's got a quarterstaff. Bucking a quarterstaff. Magic wand of arcane disjunction. Potion of bless. Healer's kit plus 6. Anything else? I believe that's everything. Let's go ahead and head out. If I remember correctly, this game is extremely complex. Oh, the sundial. The time is time to study more. Sun gleams off the radiant dial, the shadow cast marking the time. This sundial was crafted on the day the Penultima School for Thaumatological Science was formed, and has remained in the center of the pool of irradiance ever since. Alright, well, Dewey's in the light. Oh. Let's keep up with the journal. Up, it's now completed. According to Archdeacon Spyro, her name is Sally Malevolent, and she was the daughter of Dark Lord Viscera Malevolent, who died 1 month ago. Spyro isn't sure what Sally could be up to. But I can definitely understand why she's upset. She was there when they killed her dad, or even if she wasn't there. There's Dewey!
Hello.
You're here, finally! I was getting worried. The Guild of Middlemen said you set off for Penultima City a while ago. Are you ready to start that job? I've only got a few days before the finals, and I need that paper. Hey, slow down. Yes, I'm here for the job. Now, what do you want me to do? It's like this. I'm a farmer from a long line of farmers, but my great-grandfather went to this school and wrote a great thesis paper called Operation Plowshare that uses destructive magics to do landscaping and farm work. I need a copy of the paper so I can continue his research, but it's deep within the library. I'm just a first-year student. I'd never survived the journey. I need you to get the paper for me. That's it? Go get a book? Why don't you do it? You don't know what it's like down there. Magical libraries leak across the plains. Monsters, beasts, demons? I'm not nearly strong enough to take on the library. Can you do it? I'll make it worth your while. Well, I guess. All right. Oh, thank goodness. I'll wait here. Let me know if you have any problems or anything. Maybe I can help from this floor. And don't worry if you die. I'm sure some nice student will drag your body up here for Nurse Elmore to heal. She can sell you helpful items too. Good luck. Librarian Wemsleydale.
What do you want?
Shh! This is a library. Sorry.
What do you want?
Let's take them off. What? I can't hear you! Do you want me to summon the Guardian Will-O-Wisp to fry you where you stand? Yes. Well, I'm not going to, but I will if you don't keep it down. And dialogue. First lesson of adulting. Don't make threats you don't intend to follow through on.
Hail to ye!
Roger that. Ain't spotted none yet. Wait a minute. Earl, what do you want? What are you doing? I'm on two-way magical link thingy talking to Earl in the classroom buildings. We're hunting down rats. Little buggers is all over the place. Excuse me, I gotta get back to it. Nope, can't read that book. Applied magics, mechanical engineering, planar studies, biological. It's probably applied magics. Did he say it was in applied magics? Let's see. Got a book for Dewey. Dewey Plowshare needs a paper one of his ancestors wrote entitled Operation Plowshare. He's authorized you to act as his library aide with permission to go to the various sections of the library. Get the book from the thesis paper subsection of the applied magic section and bring it back to Dewey. Go check out what that other room is. Because I must be nosy and get to everything. Oh. Nurse Panya Elmore.
Hello there.
Ach, what do you want? I'm busy here. What is this place? It's the medical ward. Plenty of students get trapezium through the library. I ill 'em up here. But I'll be seeing the likes of you plenty of times, so hope you likes my bedside manner. I'll keep that in mind.
Hello
What
there.
else was there? What do you have for sale that'll help me down there? Lots of potions. Lots and lots and lots of potions. Oh, a couple amulets and rings too. Thalman overview, basic mechanic, I already got those. Lots of healers kits. Actually, let me see if she'll buy them off me. Sell. 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 Oh, stolen goods. They're considered stolen. Okay. Sell. Wait, but she did take it. Okay. Let's see. Okay, that one she didn't even take. Okay. I forgot to give the quarterstaff to that guy. I should see if I can. Yep. Library Guardian. Nope, doesn't talk. Let's head to the Applied Magic section. Back to the Greater Library. And the other subsections. Oh, mirror map. I'm forgetting my map. That's a doorway over there. Good to know. You with me, Charlie? Good boy. Tain Alnez. That name Alnez should look a little familiar to you. She was the person who doesn't like people in back in Penultima
Warm
City.
winds and hello.
Student age, right? Probably Dewey's. He's too weak for this department. Real applied magic students go it alone down here. Well, welcome to the AM Student Lounge. What's applied magic mean anyway? It's a fancy word this school thought up for spells you can kill people with. Blowing stuff up, lighting things on fire, you know, combat magics. They just don't like to admit what it's really supposed to be used for, so they call it applied magic. Where can I find the thesis paper room? There used to be a shortcut teleporter some grad student installed right on the corner of the portal platform, but it broke down and nobody's repaired it. You'll have to take the long way around. You go through some rooms here, down the double corridors, through the storage stacks, and it's a tiny little room in the back. Good luck, there's a lot of monsters around today. Monsters? In a library? In a magical library that's been jammed parallel to who knows reality. To known reality, that's been jammed parallel to known reality, yes. They just sort of pop up sometimes out of thin air. That's why wimpy students like Dewey hire aides to get books for them. Hope you make it out alive. You wouldn't happen to have a sister, would you? I would happen to have 5 of them. But we're not a close family, so anything one of the others did to you, none of my business. Take it up with them. I do my own thing. I'll be going now. All of that, obviously, is a clue that you'll be seeing that character model a lot. Alright. Let's open this door first, because we are checking everything. That goes a long way. Let's see what this one does. Goes around to the same place, so let's go ahead through here first. Up. Fire elementals. Elder fire elementals. Whoa, I'm... Hold on. Wasn't expecting that. Respawn.
Hello there.
Can you say there's anything new? Nope. I wasn't expecting that. So now I know. Alright, let's... Where is it? Okay, let's rest up. Summon Shadow. Summon Shadow. Shadow is extremely difficult to turn. Okay. Generate. Rod of Resurrection. Right, I've got a whole bunch of Rods of the Ghost. Match Rod, use Ghostly Visage. Make their wielder become ethereal and thus harder to engage. Close. Let's see what else I've got. Resurrection. Let's see. Regenerate. Examine. Single. Let's see. For the duration of the spell, the target creature gains the ability to regenerate 6 hit points every round. Entangle is what I should be casting. I've got so many spells here. Ice Form, Styroform, Flame Strike. Magic Fang, Resist Elements, Full Strength, Stone Skin, Virtue, Resistance. Apparently this scale's better than I remembered it doing. Alright, let's try this again. Okay, those were fire elementals. So first and foremost, giving an ice berry to Charlie. Transmutation strengthens caster's animal companion. Yep. And resist elements on Charlie. Resist elements on me. Full strength on Charlie. Greater stone skin. Nothing right now. And dialogue. Greater stone. Oh, that's only on me. Virtue on Charlie. Resistance on Charlie. Resistant of virtue on me. Resistance on me. And let's try this again. Let's see. Ice Storm. Idea here is I want to split them up. Charlie died. I've got to remember I can't. Good. Now they'll have a hard time. Let's get them back into the bugs. Uh-oh. Those bugs will do them big number. Ice Storm. Ah, jeez. Ah! I don't know if they'll follow me out. Where are my... Nope. Respawn. I was hoping to avoid all this. Also, I forgot how to... Let's see. %5 concealment bonus, damage reduction. Okay. Rest. I should have used my cursed rod. Here we go. Rest again, just so I get him back up. And I think maybe this time we'll go around the other way. Especially as I'm pretty sure they will also have healed by this time. Let's see. I probably could have taken care of a couple of them quickly with Finger of Death. But remember, I have these spells for reasons. Also, I'm going to switch to the Grace Bow to see if I can work at range. Oh, shoot. Oh, I'm almost killing them.
I always get my way. I always get my way.
Okay, that worked out pretty much the way it was supposed to. Right. Bring them back to the Library Guardian and her. Okay. Thank you, Tane. Charlie's near death, though. Feed. And pet. Remains. Close. Creeping Doom. Actually, let's get another rest because I want my spells. That's a sign of what we're dealing with. I want everything at max. Well, at least we finally killed them all. That's this way. There's a desk over there. Uh-oh. Water methods.
I'll put you in.
Okay, these guys are dying much easier than the...
I hope you like pain.
Why do I get stuck? That one much better. Wouldn't think the elementals would be so rough. Let's check the desks. Because I am an adventurer, and this is what we do. We loot. Charlie. There you are. Feed and dialogue. Good boy. More greater fire elementals. Tingle. Creeping Doom. Call Lightning. Just one of you, Finger of Death.
I hope you like pain.
Creeping Doom is actually a really awesome spell. All these little bitey bugs that swarm over. Alright, let's rest again. Sorry, you may be seeing a lot of this. Resting, resting, resting. I think this, yep, Charlie's fully healed as well. I want my Creeping Doom. If I'd realized there was just one elemental, I would have started with the Finger of Death. Okay. Over here, let's see. Directions. Left, advanced studies. Right, first and second year studies, storage stacks. Headstone. The inscription reads IHTFP. Oop. Hi all. I don't remember which way it is. Well, not like we're not going to go everywhere anyway. Up. Student. Ah, help me. Yikes.
I hope you like
Umber Hulks.
pain.
Actually, I'm having an easier time with them than with the... And a Battle Devourer. That worked. Why
Hello
did
there.
those elementals give me such a hard time? Wow, I was worried there for a minute that I'd gotten in over my head. Thanks. Here's something for your reward. Quite welcome.
Hello there.
Thanks again. Oh. Let's take care of Charlie. More frostbite bolts. Cure crit. Regular bolts. Regular arrows. Close. Actually, I should have done this a while ago. What bolts do I have? Right? No, those are fire bolts. Paralytic bolts. That's why I'm using the fire bolts. I've got so many of them. Oh wow, I really have a lot of them. Alright. Anything else around here? How did I get so zoomed in? That way. Alright. Why are you saying, "Ah, help me this
Hello
time"?
there.
Thanks again. I guess it's just proximity proximity triggered text. Who's gonna pop in? Nobody? There they are. Oh, bugbears. Anybody leave me anything good? Doesn't look like it. Oh wait, nope, there's one. Alexandrite, amethyst, and gold. Okay, down the double corridor. Oop. More elementals. More elementals. Creeping Doom. Friars. I want you to stay in the Creeping Doom. Oh, the Creeping Doom doesn't hurt them. That sucks. Well. Well, that helped more. Let's do Ice Storm. It's probably... Ah! Respawn. Rest. This is gonna take a while. I can try going the other way, I suppose. I don't remember this game scaling this well. Or it could just be I've gotten this bad at it. I think I triggered something. Nope. Okay. Iron stones. Power blue, 1 use per day. I've got it on my got it on my hotbar, so it must do something useful. Let's try this again. That sucks that Creeping Doom doesn't hurt them. And there they are, and here they come. should have called Charlie off. Here they come again. Come on, fellas. Dang it. Why did I not have my healing spells? Ah! Respawn. Why are the elementals giving me such a hard time? I'll need to look up what they're vulnerable to or something. Oh good, they're still the same amount of wounded. Alright, well that's one down. That wasn't close enough to get him. Let's try again. Just Ruby. Anything else? Nothing else. Rest. Get all my spells back. Summon Charlie again. My headset is beeping at me. I wonder if the battery's low. I think I forgot to charge it last time. Let's see. Here we go. Nope. There we are. Charlie! Examine. Does it have 24 hours? Okay. Let's summon one. An Elder Elemental. Same guys have been fighting. Now, let's see if we can get all the way over there. If I recall correctly, this portion of the game is basically Why can't I not get it? There it is. More thieves' tools. I'm almost certain that going down the other way would summon another more mobs. Who have we got coming in? Nobody? Up. Minotaur Chieftain. Couple of them. Well, Shaman. Everything else just goes down. This is paper room. Up, she's here. So that's why the ritual didn't work. What? Who's there? Ah! And she's gone again. Let's check the Parathesis papers. Origin of magic. Cult passphrases for dummies. The fallacy of Delgnav. Close. Let's do some reading. Okay. Cult passphrases for dummies. Origin of magic. Arrows. Okay, origin of magic. Long ago, magic was more raw and potent than it is today. The great civilizations of the creator races were based on endless experimentation with these energies, and during their long rules they created many new forms of life. The cruel and decadent creator races chose to release their monstrous mistakes rather than destroy them. Most died in the jungles, yet many lived and, as thought awakened in them, they hid from their creators. When the end came at last, it was they, not the old races, who seized control of Faerun. And so it was that the first of the elves, the dragons, and the goblin races, and an endless list of creatures of a new age took possession of their heritage. Their creators, the ancestors of the lizard folk, bullywugs, and Arakokras, declined into savage barbarism, never to rise again. Sages speculate about the overnight destruction of the creator races. There are wildly diverging theories, but all agree that a rapid climate change occurred, creating a world unsuitable to them. Many believe the changes resulted from a cataclysm the races unleashed upon themselves. Proponents of the theory point to the star mounts in the high forest, whose origins are most likely magical and otherworldly. The elves believed that around this time the greater and lesser powers manifested themselves, aiding the new races and confounding the survivors of the creator races. There was civilization in the north during this time period, yet little more than the tantalizing vague myths survive. Fallacy of Delgnav. It is my hypothesis that the folklore myth of Delgnav is largely founded on hearsay and mistrust. Ancient texts speak of a mythical chaos demon that once lived in Penultima, which is the root of the Dagnar myth. But the facts that have sprung up around Dagnar are largely creative fabrications. All cultist rites and styles have evolved out of the imaginative roots of cult founders rather than from truth. See appendix for proving sources. As for the so-called Temple of Dagnar Delgnav, I have located one or two in the interesting mountains. They are simply decorative locales carved out by early cultists with no magical properties whatsoever, and thus cannot be effectively used to summon the god as text suggests. So that's what she was doing, trying to summon the god. The cult of Delgnav used an interesting passphrase system to identify members. An exchange of phrases is used where what matters is not the words, but the element the sentence relates to. For instance, its rage burns in my soul would be fire. The wind scrapes across my skin would be air. The mapping of sign to countersign is as follows. Water to earth, earth to fire, fire to air, and air to water. So water, earth, fire, air. Water, earth, fire, air. That will be useful. And a chest with a sapphire. Come on, let's go. I'm pretty sure my mic is dying, but do I have an update? Shoot. I was hoping to get maybe another hour, but I may not. Oh, we've got respawns? We've got respawns. Let's talk to Dewey again. I really don't want to go through another 4 or 5 runs against elementals. The guys in here haven't respawned. Let's take a risk. Oh, good. It didn't spawn more. But I don't see anything to use. Went through those books. Oh, let's try the thesis papers full bookshelf. Notice, Operation Plowshare moved to planar studies. The thesis paper entitled Operation Plowshare, due to its dangerous nature as per reevaluation by the Committee for Classification of Risk-Prone Magical Procedures, has been relocated to the restricted planar studies section. Crap. Let's see. Looks like Operation Plowshare has been moved to the planar studies section, which is restricted. Check with Dewey to see what he wants you to do about this. Yeah, I am pretty sure my headset is about to die, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk to Dewey, and then I'm going to call it a night and charge my headset. I'd like to try and get another one this week, but if I don't, I'll be back next early Tuesday morning, I guess. How's it going so far? Any problems? What's going on? Do you have the Operation Plowshare yet? Well, huh? We've got a problem. They moved the book to planar studies. Can you get me in? Planar studies? Shh. Planar studies? That's bad. Very bad. I can't give you access to it. I'm just an applied magic. Let me think. Ralph! Yes! Ralph Neckerson. He's majoring in planar studies with a minor in magical engineering. He owes me a favor. Ask him to give you access. Okay, where's this Ralph Neckerson guy now? No. Last I saw, he was somewhere in the mechanical engineering section. Start looking for him there. He'll help. I know he will. And dialogue. Quest update. Dewey can't get you a pass to enter planar studies, but a friend of his can. Track down Ralph Neckerson in the magical engineering section and talk to him about it. Ah, yes, the love of fetch quests. But I'm going to cut this off before my headset cuts it off for me. We'll save here. And make sure I don't have... Oh, that's in Penultima City. Okay, don't have to worry about that.
Did you mean Peach Room?
And let's see. Save.
Sorry, I didn't find a device named City.
Okay. Streaming will be for my streaming saves. And with that, I'll exit the game. Go to Neverwinter Nights. And I hope you guys have a good week. Stay safe out there. Take care and see you hopefully sooner than next week, but next week at the latest.